Well, last time we were looking into fats and oil in our diet, in our food, and how the different types and different proportions of fat and oil does affect our health. Today we are continuing, and please put the have, yes, expanded it. In this table, actually, there's a very big picture, and no worries. We'll go now through probably first and second part of this table. And last time, we spoke about the first group, a big group of fat and oil, which are named saturated fats, which, as you remember, are all kinds of animal fats except for fish oil and coconut oil. That's probably what we have usually in our food from saturated fats. And these, as we spoke, are recommended of not more than 10% among all fats and oils which you consume. Our organism really does not need this. It's not necessary. What is necessary? Necessary is the second group, which we will check today, the unsaturated oils. And at room temperature, unlike the previous group, these ones are liquid. The previous group is solid at room temperature. These ones are liquid. And among them, there are many kinds of them, even chemically, not just from position of supermarket what is sold, but chemically. There are many groups of them, many categories. What is most important for you to know are two categories, which are named N3 or omega-3 oils and N6 or omega-6 oils. Why it is important? Because it was found that the proportion between these two groups is important. And if the proportion flips too much to the side of N6, it leads to some chronic inflammatory processes in our body. So the proportion should be not too much to the side of N6. Actually, it will be still N6 will be more in your food because just more oils in all kinds of foods are N6. But it should be, the proportion should be like 3 to 1, meaning like N3 oils should be like probably not less than 1/3 of N6 oils. And again, N3 or omega-3, N6 or omega-6. That's a different name, but it means the same. So what we can do, what we should do, it means that we should try to decrease the amount of N6 oils. That is the second group here, N6 oil, and I will go through this list, and try to increase the amount of N3 oils or omega-3 in your food, so to make the proportion closer to ideal, which is 3 to 1. The N3 oils are, like, number one product is fish. Pretty much probably that's the best source chemically of N3 oils, which is available, fish. And after that comes the flax seed, and the flax seed usually you probably can consume ground flax seed, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and after them go walnuts and pecans. Notice that there is a canola oil, which chemically speaking also is rich in N3, but the studies have mixed results here. Probably it's connected to different methods of extraction of it, but because of the mixed results of studies, I am not ready to recommend that yet. Probably it's suboptimal, but this kind of oil should be probably the best source of N3 in our diet. The N6, as you may see, and that's why, by the way, in modern Western food, the proportion is not 3 to 1. The proportion is much worse, like 10 to 1 or even 20 to 1, because as you notice, this is the oils which are mostly used in Western diet. The corn oil and soybean oil, what is that? Sunflower oil, peanut oil, sesame oil. The grapeseed oil, by the way, became very fancy and high in marketing, but it's very unhealthy proportion between N6 and N3. So these things you better reduce. And by the way, all green leafy vegetables or all leaves, they have mostly N3 oils, but in general the amount of oils in them is very low, but mostly N3 oil. There are separately stand these two kinds of oil, which are olive and avocado oil, which are different because they do not have much of either of these two groups. They don't have much omega-3, they don't have much N6, So avocado oil and olive oil pretty much don't change your proportion. So that's also two kinds of good oils which you can consume to not make the proportion of your unsaturated fats unhealthy. That's all we see. And probably with this presentation we finish the topic of all natural foods, all natural oils and fats in our diet. Then the third presentation will be the unnatural part, which are unfortunately also very common. Stay healthy. May God bless you.